Russia's internal and foreign policy in the next few years have been set down by President Dmitry Medvedev in an online newspaper. The article appeared ahead of the Russian leader's annual address to the Federal Assembly. Alexei Rashevsky has the details for us.
Ineffective economy, chronic corruption and struggling democracy. These, Dmitry Medvedev says, are among Russia's biggest problems. The president outlined his view on the country's top challenges in a 4,000-word article in the online newspaper Gazeta.ru. One of the main sources, he claims, is the economic stagnation exposed by the global credit crunch.
The world economic crisis showed we are not as well off as we had hoped. 20 years of turbulent changes did not rid our economy of the accumulating dependency on raw materials. Our economy inherited the most debilitating sin from the Soviet Union. It largely ignores the needs of a common man or woman.
The president went on to say that civil society in the country is also weak, mainly because people rely too much on the state and are not active enough in trying to build a better life. Dmitry Medvedev admits, despite Russia no longer being the semi-paralyzed state it was in the chaotic 1990s, there's still a lot to be done.
Russian democracy will not mindlessly copy foreign examples. We will take into consideration the experience of other countries, their successes and failures in development of democratic institutions, but no one will leave our life for us.
Medvedev also stressed that Russia's political and economic systems desperately need reform. He promises that the state will do everything to ensure the growth of a transparent and free society. He stressed that the government will invest heavily in modernizing technologies and encouraging young talent in all areas. However, despite what seem to be great intentions, both readers and experts have been cautious about Medvedev's column.
Russia does not get the respect that it deserves for 2 decades of rather impressive, often fits and starts and so on. But this is the grassroots, slow, hard-slogging work that will not be fixed with innovations like asking the public to send in emails or any of this, or good speeches for that matter. It will happen over decades of slow, gradual, but real change.
Good words, but no action. Change should start from the top. To jail a few governors, 2 ministers, and 100 bureaucrats. But what do we see instead? Moscow is where corruption reigns supreme.
The president describes this online article as a major dress rehearsal before his annual federal address to be made in November. And experts have already said that the speech will primarily focus on modernizing the economy. At the end of his article, Dmitry Medvedev called on Russian citizens to make comments about what he said by sending emails to the Kremlin's website. He said that he will take every opinion into consideration while writing his November's federal address. And this is the first time in Russian history that the country's leader has opened a debate with society. Alexei Rashevsky, RT, Moscow.